sounds good, but got some stuff I want to just talk about, just kind of go over. The first thing on the list, if let me got all these lights on, I can't see shit. All right, here we go. So first up on the agenda is an AP article that was from 2 days ago, um, but it's not real news. Not That's right. This Hang on. Things that didn't actually happen. Uh, so with I should have thought this out a little bit better because I can't fucking read that to save my life. Hang on, let's see if I can make this bigger. There we go. That helps. Oh, good. All right. Please don't fuck with me. It's all commercials. Look at this shit. There we go. There we go. What the hell? It's like 20 ads and then it starts mid-sentence. Roundup of some of the most wildly popular but completely untrue headlines of the week. None of these stories are legit, even though they were shared widely on social media. AP checked these out, and again, this is according to the Associated Press. Not real. Conservative icon Ted Nugent killed in a hunting accident. The facts: the rocker has actually been the subject of a death hoax published by numerous sites following April 19th visit to the White House with Kid Rock and Sarah Palin. The hoax appears to have originated on April 28th from thelastlineofdefense.org. Thelastlineofdefense.org. The last line of defense is fucking lying. Isn't that great? All right. So thelastlineofdefense.org, a site that includes a disclaimer these articles are satirical. Nugent said in a Facebook Live video the same day that his family was quite distraught over the hoax, which he deemed a dirty lie. Could you imagine, because, Ted Nugent's kids aren't, they're not, what do you call it? You don't live with them. You pop open the Sunday Times, or you're looking on the internet, you see something on Facebook. I guess right, it wasn't legit news. It wasn't. It was shared on social media. But you see this thing. Your dad dead. Your cousin, your Uncle Teddy's dead. Uncle Ted. That's what people call him. Uncle Ted. If I played music, I'd play Stranglehold while I'm talking. Stranglehold's a great fucking song. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just working on getting the Google Voice up. Google Voice, I got a new voicemail. All right, play message. Let's play this thing. New voicemail, everybody. 2-6. Oh, no. Never mind. That was me. I got excited there for a second. Such an idiot. So you know what? I can't. Both of my phones are being used. I'm using to broadcast to the YouTubes. I'm actually using a very cool app. It's actually free. It's called AirLive Solo, and there's also an app called AirLive Remote. So the way I have this thing stringed up is I'm using my iPhone 5S as a camera because the iVair remote, and I don't know how that is going. I'm going to take a second here. Go to my YouTube channel. What the fuck just happened? This is when I'm going to have the most lot of technical difficulties, just because, hey. So let's see this live now. Got the date and everything. All right, so got some sound issues, it sounds like. Fussy pants, fussy pants, fussy pants. Must be a hell of a delay. Seriously. Okay. I don't. Let me see if I can figure this out. How's that? That's long. I don't know. Come on. Anybody out there? I gotta go to the Facebook and see how that's doing. I know this is all shit. But when you decide to do a live video show by yourself, you know what? And that's why I'm going to Facebook. I'm going to YouTube. So I'll have two collectives. What's that? Is that okay? So that's. I could probably be a little bit hotter in the control the monitors in the room with this. There we go. It's a manual switch I got. So, all right, back to the not real news here. The Associated Press. This is shit that didn't happen. That's what this is. Transition. All right, so not real. Trump consoles Jehovah's Witnesses on Russia's ban as he worships with them. The facts: the Russian Supreme Court in late April banned the religion's members from operating anywhere in the country, calling the group an extremist organization. The U.S. State Department did condemn Russia's actions, but President Donald Trump and Vice President Michael Pence did not respond by praying with the group in the U.S., consoling members, as several sites have claimed. It doesn't give me what the sites are, but, as you can see, this is the Associated Press. So it is a decent, if you guys didn't know, maybe I should post, the link in the chat, but I got way too much shit going on. And if anybody out there is so inclined, help me out. All right, put it in the comments what the link is and all that fun stuff. And I'm just trying to be really, really cool here and add things to the scroll. All right. I think the Google Voice, the phone number, I think we're up and running. All right, I think we are up and running. I still haven't gotten to this thing yet. Let's see if I got any likes on this thing. Commented on your status. Working 10 to 10. Holy shit. All right. Shout out to my buddy Ed Rockdeff, who is at work, working 10 to 10. I keep doing it. And I got the camera on the edge of the mic stand. So wherever I put the mic is where the camera goes. And I kind of dig that. I like the way that works. That's just mine. That's just my thing. Any suggestions? Put them in whatever chat you got going on. I don't know if there's a... Are we going here? I don't think this is... let's see what I screwed up here. Let's see. Let's see what I screwed up here. Let's see. Let's see what I screwed up here. Okay, so apparently, let's see. From what I gathered, okay, so the shit. This isn't what I need right now. Apparently, let's see. From what I gathered, okay, so the all right. This isn't shit. This isn't what I need right now. Apparently, from what I gathered, okay, so the how do I turn this? Right. Fuck. How do I turn this off? Shit. Do that. All right. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna go back and see if I can do this again. Main shot. Image 2. Damn, it was really good too. It was so good. It had just I don't know. I don't know what happened. All right. Wow. Hey guys, welcome. Dink. Oh man. I'm gonna just do it again. You, no one's watching on YouTube. Bear with me. Just getting everything kind of situated so that we can I can get started here. Thanks for tuning in. All right, everybody, how we doing? I'm Matty Rockdeaf from the Media Virus, and this is was a simulcast. I'm simulcasting on Facebook, as you can see. Oh wait, I got in transition. There we go. Transition. There we go. Welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Like it, share it, subscribe. I should post a link to my YouTube's as well, but I haven't done that yet. I was actually I'm doing a show about 10 minutes before I realized that the Facebook wasn't it's gonna fix this. I don't know why shit goes all here. Oh, of course it's gonna tilt. There we go. All right. I was doing a show for about 5 seconds. Or, not 5 seconds. I've been probably going live for what? Who cares? All right. So this is the Facebook side of it. I'm gonna mute this. Everything is working. I know how everything's hip and hunky and dory and all those fun things. So I got that going on for me, and that is really good. I'm really excited about that. Um, so let's. I'm gonna kick right back into what I was doing as soon as I click out of this and click out of this and click out of that. I don't need this either. All right. I'm gonna start my. So I was going over an AP story which came out a couple days ago. And this is not real news. A look at what didn't happen this week. All right, so that's what we're doing. Is not real news, things that didn't happen this week. All right. So let's see. Well, the first thing to the first thing that round up of some of the most wildly popular but completely untrue headlines of the week. None of these stories are legit, even though they were shared widely on social media. AP checked these out. This is according to the Associated Press. What the fuck with this camera? Now I'm going to have a bunch of fucking problems. 3 hours setting up and didn't move once. God damn it. All right, I'm better. I'm better. Like Bill O'Reilly up in this bitch, you know, do it live. Fuck it, do it live. All right. Conservative icon Ted Nugent killed in a hunting accident. Completely untrue. Because the story did not include a helicopter. Because Ted Nugent hunted from a fucking helicopter on his own state game lands, or I don't know if they're his own game lands, not state. I'm making energy drinks. So the rocker has been a subject to actually many death hoaxes. I mean, his views make people want to kill him. And which gets into another story of how I will automatically think that the person trying to use violence to get their way, violence and lies, should be not trusted. Those are the people that shouldn't be trusted. The people who are choose to use violence and lies to distort the truth, to distort the way we think and the way we act every day. So all right. So the facts: the rocker has been the subject of many death hoaxes published by numerous sites following his April 19th visit to the White House with Kid Rock and Sarah Palin. The hoax appears to have originated on April 28th from the lastlineofdefense.org, a site that includes disclaimers that the articles are satirical. Nugent said in a Facebook Live video the same day that the family was quite distraught over the hoax, which he termed fired up. How about you? I'm ready to do this. All right. We're getting right back to it. This is AP, the week that didn't happen. That's right. Bank. All right, we're back. No, we're not. Now we are. Nah. All right, this is the Media Virus. If anybody's trying to call in, if there's any, leave in the comments, the thing and stuff and all that good shit, and we'll get it taken care of. All right, so the second thing that apparently didn't happen, in the case, not real news, was Trump consoles Jehovah's Witnesses on Russia's ban on as he worships with them. All right, so Russia banned the Jehovah's Witness. The Russian Supreme Court in late April banned the religious members from operating anywhere in the country, calling the group an extremist organization. The U.S. State Department did condemn Russia's actions, but President Donald Trump and Vice President Michael Pence did not respond by praying with the group in the U.S., all right, to console them. That didn't happen. All right. There's all kinds of, so the Boston Marathon bomber, Tsarnaev, severely injured in prison, may never walk or talk again. That is not true. The prison officials said there's no evidence to support the account widely shared on social media that Dzhokhar Tsarnaev suffered massive brain trauma in the Massachusetts prison cell, leaving him in a pool of blood with a banana peel nearby. Tsarnaev is actually in a Colorado prison, appealing his conviction for the 2013 bombing. The piece that ran on the partisan sites recently recycled a 2015 hoax piece that also quoted Aryan Brotherhood gang members claiming they beat Tsarnaev. All right, so that's not real. Donald Trump signs a visa-free policy for insert country here. The facts, a series of stories from the see if I can do this. A series of stories from USTelevision.com and other sites claim President Donald Trump has signed executive order granting visa waivers for citizens from several different countries, including Ethiopia, Lithuania, and the Philippines. These reports are nearly identical and differ only from the name of the country, none of which are among the 38 countries in the State Department's visa waiver program list. The reports have been denied from U.S. embassies in several countries. So, there you go. Another not real from the AP. The next Star Wars movie will be filmed. Insert city here. Hundreds of experts needed. The facts are that multiple stories on sites resembling local affiliate TV stations have published these casting calls, interchanging the name of the towns across North America, including Wichita, Kansas, Virginia Beach, Virginia, and Barrie, Ontario. The reports promote a new movie about a previously unknown planet in the Star Wars universe. The only Star Wars film in production right now, the untitled Han Solo film, began principal photography in January outside of London. This is part of an ongoing Associated Press effort to fact-check claims and suspect in false news stories. So I'm just passing along the Associated Press. That's all I'm really doing. I don't know if that's legal or not, and I don't really give a shit. I got nothing else up my sleeve. So let's see what else. I got more stories to go over. All right. Okay. Oh, this is a fun story. And I love this tag. I love this tagline so fucking much. It's I'm gonna get it for you. Hang on. What the fuck? Come on. There we go. All right. You ready, guys? It's the best headline, I swear. Here it is. Beer made from pee sound good? You're in luck. It's ridiculous. All right. So, and this isn't the first story I've seen about this. Human beings are quite good at turning beer into urine, but until recently, nobody that we know of has reversed the process. This is according to Fox News. The owner of a brewery in Denmark have unfortunately changed that. Naraberto, I don't know what that says. Narebo Brightus A Danish microbrewery located in Copenhagen is now using human wastewater to help brew that new Pilsner beer. That's according to Reuters. I'm quoting Fox News. They quoted Reuters, just so you know what's going on. Follow the line. Wow. But lest any drinkers swear off the beer, offerings forever. And Rivers Brightest claims they're not using the urine in the actual brewing process. Rather, they're fertilizing the barley. That's why, which will eventually be utilized to brew beer. Tink, 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 tink. Pissner. I just love that fucking headline. And I wish I'd read this story deeper. See, because if I'd have read the story deeper, it probably wouldn't have been as fucking funny. But I don't see why you wouldn't be able to process urine to make it. I mean, you can process to make it clean. I don't know. But hey, waste material is good for plants. It's like everybody skips fucking. I don't. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on this shit. You know, I don't know if you guys. This is a secret. Plants breathe carbon dioxide. They breathe it in, and then they breathe out oxygen. They use our shit to grow in. It's a fucking weird thing. It's a symbiotic relationship. Okay. Shh, don't tell anybody. Steven Seagal is banned from the Ukraine for 5 years. What the fuck is going on with Steven Seagal, for Christ's sake? Steven Seagal, I swear to God, here it is. Banned. Steven Seagal is banned from the Ukraine for 5 years. For one, he would be all right. So because he has kind of he was granted Russian citizenship. Steven Seagal has been banned from entering the Ukraine for 5 years. The American actor was given Russian citizenship by President Vladimir Putin last year in a ceremony shown on state television. He has vocally defended the Russian leader's policies and criticized the U.S. government. A statement from the Ukrainian Security Service on Friday said Seagal's entry was banned on the basis of Ukrainian national security because Steven Seagal would kick the living shit out of the Ukrainian army. Steven Seagal is the baddest motherfucker. And do you ever watch his movies? Out for Justice, I think, is one of them. They all have 3-word titles. Out for a tuna sandwich. Yeah, so the Ukraine is deathly afraid, and as am I, of Steven Seagal. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That Steven Seagal is literally banned, literally banned from peak live viewers 5. I don't know how many I got going on right now. I don't know. I don't see chat comments. There's got to be a better way to do it. Like, yes, what? All right, so anybody watching, 267-209-0799 is the number to call in, get heard. I can't use my phones because they're all being used right now to place this call or to do this. So, because, yeah, oh, you know what? Oh, damn it! I forgot. So here's the shot on YouTube right now. Let's see. And that's my iPhone 5S is back there. There's the 7 there. And that's what people are seeing on YouTube. This is ridiculous. I don't. All right, what's next? What's this? That's not what I'm looking for. Oh shit! Yeah, this is a good one. Again, on not to like this is Fox News U.S. Florida girl Where's the thing? God damn it. Oh, God. My eyes. My eyes! All right, Florida girl 10 pries open an alligator's jaws to free herself. That is one badass 10-year-old. Seriously. That's a cool 10-year-old. You know? All right, so let's see what they have to say about that. A young girl's quick thinking may have saved her life. The 10-year-old's Florida girl who, well, she lived in Florida, who was attacked by an alligator while she sat in shallow water, pried open the sharp-toothed reptile's mouth to set herself free, according to the records detailing the frightening encounter. The girl was a designated, so she was in a designated swimming area of Orlando's. There we go. All right, that might be better. The girl was in a designated swimming area of an Orlando area park at about 2:30 p.m. on Saturday. Suddenly, an 8-foot, 9-inch alligator lunged at her legs, according to the report by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Instead of panicking, she grabbed the gator and pried open its mouth to set her leg free. Damn right! Hell yeah! The girl was with 4 family members when attack occurred. The report said the lifeguard was on duty. Officials from the Florida Fish and Wildlife were able to find the gator and kill it. Why? Why did they kill the gator? I don't understand. It's a fucking alligator. It's gonna bite people. Okay. Doctors at a nearby hospital treated and released the girl. Matt Sudemeyer, manager of the Orange County Parks and Recreation Division, said the waterfront at Moss Park, where the attack happened, will be temporarily closed to the public out of an abundance of caution. The attack came almost a year after an alligator killed a 2-year-old boy from Nebraska playing on the beach of a posh Walt Disney World resort. Lane Graves was building sandcastles at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort June 14th and Spa. Huh? It should say was building sandcastles at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa on June 14th when the alligator bit his head and dragged him into a lagoon. Well, okay. There's a difference between getting bit in the head and getting bit on the leg. That's all I'm saying. You get bit in the head, you're kind of fucked. The thing's just, especially when you're a young kid. Lane's father, Matt Graves, who was nearby, grabbed the gator's snout but was unable to free his son from the reptile's grip. There have been 388 alligator bites on people in Florida since 1948, including 24 fatalities, according to the Wildlife Commission. The Associated Press. But that is, now, that's pretty incredible when you're talking about, the young girl getting bitten on the leg and just saying, you know what, fuck you, I don't need this shit. Get my fucking leg back. That's my kind of kid. It's my kind of kid. She knows what's hers and what isn't. Maybe I could do that. Let's get this thing at. Maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know. I can get a little closer to it. So, any anything here? Anybody help me? All right, so let's see what's on. Maybe you don't necessarily want to. I don't really want you looking at my email either, so I'm just gonna have to deal with me going. All right. In North Carolina, motorists who hit protesters blocking roadways will be legally protected under a proposed bill. Now, I kind of agree with this because let me tell you something. I hate it, dude. Literally nothing can be as much of a panic-ensuing experience than being stuck in traffic. you can literally go, ape shit, being especially if you've got somewhere to be, if you're going for work, and like that. You're heightened. And imagine whatever they're protesting, whatever it is, you've got somebody who's dumb enough to sit in the middle of the fucking street, the highway, whatever. You have someone up dumb enough to just be right there. You don't know what else they're capable of. If they're capable of blocking off a street, you don't know if they're going to get violent. You don't know what's going to happen, and you don't know if your life is necessarily in a safe environment. You don't know if your safety is at risk. So, if you decide to plow through a crowd that's in your way and that's because of a protest, you should have some kind of protection. That's a threat to you. That's a threat to your safety. It's a threat to your livelihood. It's a threat to your freedom. That's kidnapping, keeping you from getting to where you need to be. That's how I feel about it. I'm looking at you right in the face and I'm saying that's how I feel about it. That's how, if you're blocking traffic and I'm going to run you the fuck over. Because that scares me because normal people don't act like that. All right, let's get to this though. Drivers in North Carolina might soon be allowed to plow their cars through protesters forming human walls in the road. A new bill approved by State House will legally protect motorists who hit protesters blocking the road as long as they exercise due care. According to the News and Observer in Raleigh, House Bill 330 was approved in a 67-48 vote last week. The bill was drafted in response to protests in Charlotte that paralyzed traffic last fall. I became concerned for drivers after watching the recent protests, which turned into riots in Charlotte and other cities, Republican Representative Justin Burr, the bill's sponsor, said to Fox News. In a number of cases, the protests turned riots resulted in violence and terrorizing the unsuspecting motorists, their passengers, and their property. I strongly believe that North Carolina should protect law-abiding drivers from facing civil liability if the protester is injured while attempting to illegally block traffic on public highways and interstates. The bill, which they still needs to be approved by the state Senate, will protect drivers from lawsuits if they accidentally injure protesters obstructing traffic. A person driving an automobile who is exercising due care and injures another person who is participating in a protest or demonstration and is blocking traffic in a public right-of-way is immune from civil liability for the injury. Reads a passage from the bill. A person shall not be immune from civil liability if the actions led to the injury were willful or wanton. So, just to clarify that for some SJW folks out there, you cannot, it's not legal for someone just to plow right through. You can't do that. But if someone is law-abiding and they're, fearful and they just want to continue to be law-abiding, you can't sue them. Now, if somebody goes, he's some redneck in a truck who just has had way too much beer or way too much to drink, go plowing through a crowd, he's still going to face the same, penalty as he would have, normally. Democrats in the state say the bill raises constitutional concerns due to the fact that it only applies to situations where the person struck isn't participating in a protest of blocking traffic. Well, here's the point. So if you're not protesting, if you're not blocking traffic with protesting, then why are you blocking traffic? Why? Right? So if you're there and you're drunk and somebody hits you, why should that motorist get off? No, because he didn't. That's all I got to say about it. All right. Just went and changed because we're not talking about shit that didn't actually happen anymore. So. Live. I just got congratulated from Facebook. This is my most watched live video yet. It's also the only time I think I've ever broadcast live on this particular page, which only had about 26 people liking it. If you're watching this, please like my thing, this video, something else, whatever. Just like it. Just like me, please. Please. I like you. Would you please like me too? All right. This is getting weirder by the day. Let's see what's next, guys. Let's see what's next. It's a surprise to me too. Oh, I thought this was pretty cool, especially since I've been really enjoying the TV show Chicago PD. I would like to. I think I'm a Hank Voight fan. I'm probably a Hank Voight fanboy, is what I am. But because what do you think that's my Hank Voight impression. But Hank Voight is a fictional character, and this is true. Chicago gang members teamed up with police to track down suspects involved in shooting two cops. So, and why is it in a gray font? The Chicago Police Department received help from an unlikely source in tracking down and apprehending Angel Gomez in connection to last week's shooting of two on-duty police officers. Members of the Chicago Street Gang teamed up with authorities to help lead to Gomez, 18. So this is according to coed.com. I don't know what that is. I just thought it was cool. Several members of the La Raza Street Gang provided information that helped police to identify a driver and a shooter who they said pulled up alongside two plainclothes officers last Tuesday and opened fire with a military-style rifle, hitting one officer in the arm and hip and the other one in the back, according to the department. Police arrested and charged Angel Gomez, 18, the suspected driver, with 2 counts of attempted murder, according to the department officials. Police said that the 2 male officers who were driving a covert Chicago PD van in the city's south side when they were attacked were mistaken for rival gang members. No current evidence suggests that the suspects knew the victims were police officers. Everybody in the gang knew at that point that these gang members did not shoot rival gang members. They shot officers. Chicago Police Comrade Brendan Denahan said, referring to the La Raza members at a press conference on Sunday. At that point, these individuals cooperated with us and they were able to identify the driver and the shooter. Gomez, who was out on a previous gun charge from January, confessed and was charged as an adult, Denahan said. That's him. Looks like he's 15. 18. Police are still searching for the suspected shooter who were also identified by the street gang. We are still looking for the shooter at this time. Denahan said it's a very active and ongoing investigation. Denahan did say that the police dog located the attack weapon, which was buried in a wooded area. The dog followed the scent and actually found this rifle buried, Denahan said. This rifle was obviously buried and hidden because these guys wanted to come back and get it. A Chicago Police Department spokesperson posted images on Twitter of the suspect's vehicle, a black minivan with several bullet holes. It's determined with several bullet holes in it. The department revealed that the officers were wearing protective vests at the time of the attack and were able to return fire. And I don't know if they're still looking for that, but that's the van. All right. Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson acknowledged the city's concerning gun violence on Sunday. We have absolutely nothing to do with. We just have to absolutely do something about this gun violence, Johnson said while speaking at a Sunday press conference. If these individuals, these maniacs, will shoot at the police officers like that, you think they'd really care about shooting and average citizen in the city? Well, the answer is no. Chicago saw more than 700 homicides in 2016, more than any other major U.S. city. In the effort to combat the rising violence, Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel has hired around 1,000 new employees in the police department. Now we have a map of Chicago for some reason. And all right, that's the whole story. Whew. And they're getting back to fake news. USA Today asks the FBI to probe rise in fake Facebook followers. Why? Oh, come on. So in San Francisco, the parent company of USA Today said it had asked the FBI to investigate a wave of fake Facebook accounts. So large it accounted for half of the newspaper's following on a social media platform. So let's just go into this. Half of USA Today's social media platform is fake and malicious. So USA Today is only half as popular as they appear to be. That's a point I don't think anybody's making. Half their following is fake. It's just made up accounts. Half. I should just start making accounts and like myself. I'll just make different accounts. Like, the mini virus is so popular. That's can all be me. Just like loving shit. I wish I was that smart. I wish I knew how to, like, I can't handle the Facebook accounts and everything I got now. What's next? Facebook purged millions of those fake accounts from USA Today and other publishers 3 weeks ago. The latest salvo in the social giant's battle against scammers and spammers seeking access to its platform and 1.94 billion users. Well, is there 1.94 billion users? Is there? Are you sure? Facebook, those axed accounts included more than a third of USA Today's approximately 15.2 million Facebook likes. At the time, executives at Gannett, the company parent of USA Today, and 109 local news proprietors, said Thursday's millions of its remaining followers also were fake. So they took so many down, like it took their, like, I read this story later on, and you find out that it's like, they went from, I think, 15, they dropped by like 6 million likes because of the fake profiles that were deleted, that wound up, giving them, like, taking them down, 6 million likes. And they're saying now that the likes that they're still fake, and they're still being bombarded. So how popular is that magazine really, or that newspaper? How popular is it? Are they fake news? Because they seem to be being propped up by malicious Facebook accounts. That's what I see. That's not what the article's about, but that's what I see. There's between the lines on this one. They're not just saying, hey, this Facebook thing is they're saying, hey, we're not really as cool as, but nobody's pointing that out. It drives me crazy. Let's see, what else have I got in the old bin here? That thing just irritates me. No, that's all I had prepared. Apparently the phones aren't working. Not really. I should pay more attention. I wish I had a really good idea of where my chat would be. Let's see. Post engagement. Yeah. I'm not real sure. Still figuring this out. Plus, I got this light. It's right in my face. But when you're trying to do a show all by yourself, you need to, have shit facing you, but you also need to be able to be seen. I can't be wearing sunglasses and stuff. That doesn't even make sense. I don't know. Is it still going? It's still going. I'm losing. Well, let's see. Let's go to one of these sites and just scroll through and see what else comes up. Let's see what else is. Oh, I was actually looking at this earlier. I didn't think it was noteworthy, but what the hell? Colorado teacher. So a teacher in Colorado decided that it would be a good idea to put Donald Trump's face on a pinata, and high school Spanish teacher in Colorado was placed on administrative leave after the image and video surfaced of her students smashing a pinata with a picture of Donald Trump on it during a Cinco de Mayo celebration on Friday, May 5th. Photos and videos obtained by Fox News show Roosevelt High School students in Weld County School District taking a bat and smashing the pinata. Another person pulled a string and hold a toy to the tree, and a second photo of the pinata had the caption, "He's been defeated." I mean, there's one of the things that I really didn't want to be doing is just beating the shit out of talking about Donald Trump. I don't even know enough. There's so much blasted at, but it's like, dude, you try to prepare a news show and not talk about DJT. He's everywhere. But this is just, let's take out the DJT. He put this teacher, a woman I believe, decided that it was a good idea to put the president's face, the president of the United States, put their face on a pinata. Okay. Then everybody's taking pictures like, you're an idiot. And not for nothing, half the country, at least, voted, or once, the president of the United States voted for him. And you're insulting them too when you do shit like that. But nobody cares. That's the thing. Everybody's so self-involved with their own opinions that they can't even think for a second that there might be something more to somebody else's stance. And that's what really, that's what irritates me most, I think, about this whole political climate. I'm an open-minded guy. You give me a good candidate, I'm going to vote for them. You don't think Donald Trump was a good candidate? A lot of people didn't. But a lot of people felt like he was a better candidate than the other one. That's it. It was whatever. But the point is, all right, this thing's, I'm starting to lose battery, and I'm starting to skip a little bit. So I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to wind this down. I want to say, listen, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like my the page it was on, the Media Virus Live Radio. Check out my YouTube channel, the Media Virus. Like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to try and gather up all this stuff and edit it together so that, it's a little bit cooler than just, this. And I think this is fucking cool. Dude, this scrolling thing right here, this thing, yeah, that wasn't easy, okay? I had to do a lot of stuff, a lot of thinking. But, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, follow, shoot me an email. If you do call, if you're watching this on the rebroad, or you just decide that you want to stumble upon this video, you call that number, you leave a message, I will play it on the air. Want to say thank you to everybody that's currently paying attention and watching and liking what's going on. Share it with your friends. Thank you very much. I'm going to, well, let's do this right. Let's, that, and we're going to bring this, move it to the top. Then we're going to transition. And then we're going to go over here. This thing. Pull up some music. From all of us to all of you. I don't even know what that means. It's like the dumb. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Media virus. Shout out to Johnny Hager. Shout out to Johnny Hager. Thanks, man. Like I don't know what's going on, but I'm done.